Hi, Meowdy. Oh, hey, you know what I'm realizing? I don't have my tablet. I knew I was gonna forget something, um, but I will still be here. I'm just gonna go grab it because I left it on the other side of the room. It's the only downside to using a shorter opening, song, expeditiously started stream. It's because I have a specific goal in mind for today. So I'll want to use all of the stream time that I can get. I want to do a more experimental piece, and try to finish it throughout this stream specifically, because I want to see if I can finish pieces in time for art fight. Hold on. Oh, there it is. I was like, why are you like this? Ooh, not it turning my volume all the way up. That would have been so loud. Double me voice. Scary. Anyway, I am back. Should be all good. And then I can see my YouTube chat. There we go. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I could see my YouTubies because I didn't stream last night for YouTube. Hey Critter, I'm making my first persona. Any tips? Yes, have fun and remember that there's no limitations except for what makes you happy and comfortable. Also, remember that you can change it. You don't have to like change your animal every single time. You can literally make edits to your persona whenever you want. Weird question 2.0, do you hate pineapple and pear on pizza? I've never had pear on pizza, but no, not really. I don't think that there's many bad pizza toppings. I think that it's very like up to the individual person, and I think fruit is actually pretty good in a lot of situations. Okay, Critter, I'm sorry, I gotta get out of here. So one thing I'm gonna start with is I'm gonna zoom out super far because I'm gonna try using a different pen tonight. Ooh, scary. But I have to decide which one I want to use. That's the problem. I mean, am I? No, I should be brave. No, I don't want to use a different pen. I lied. I might use it to paint, but we'll see. I'm gonna try and do bubbles, and so I feel that it's a good time to do my little undersketch. Like I said, I'm gonna see if I can start and finish this entire piece throughout the course of this stream, in preparation for art fight. Also, hello to everyone in the YouTube chat. Hello. Hold on, I'm so bad with direction. I'm gonna do kind of a more detailed undersketch, or like scratchy, but that's just so that we can get right into it, because if the undersketch is a little scratchy, but it goes faster, and then it means that we can get to finishing it right away, it'll mean that I can finish the piece within the stream. Finally got around to uploading my first character to Artfight. That's great! I have pretty much everything done. I just need to type like a description for Forest Persona Chestnut. But other than that, I'm pretty much on top of everything. Also, CC is on now. Sorry, I just hadn't hit start. I bought the new print so fast. I'm so glad that you like it. Guys, I wanted to show off. I finished the print for the print club today. It's all done. I redid it. I had a few things I wanted to change. But I think overall I'm pretty happy with it. Art Fight is a challenge that happens once a year in July, where people get to join one of two teams and do art pieces for each other in like kind of a team-based challenge art game. Sorry, I'm drinking my Calpico. Bluish background is like the exact bluish purple color that's my favorite, so I had to get it. I'm so glad. I'm gonna do another piece that's got blue in the background this time, but I'm gonna go for a lighter blue. I wanted to draw bubbles. I saw bubbles at Pride the other day because they had a bubble machine, and I was like, you know, I think that's something I've never drawn before. And so I tried drawing it traditionally. I don't think I had enough colors to do what I wanted to because I was using like paint markers, and I only had a few colors with my paint markers. So today I'm gonna try and learn to draw those and do them for a piece, like a piece I would make for Artfight. And I think I've mentioned it before, but for Artfight this year, I am going to be trying to do a piece every single day. Sometimes I might do a piece where it's like multiple chibis, or like do a sheet of a bunch of like character chibis, because those are pretty quick for me to get done. But we'll see. I am I learned how to render bubbles because of SpongeBob. They seem fun. Does Bitter have an official design? Kind of. I made the fish scarf finally, and it's kind of scary. It's staring at me across from my room with its tiny eyes. I'm incredibly excited for Artfight, shaking my bookmark characters around violently. I am too. I need to start saving my bookmarks to like, to something. Alright, hold on, I can show. I keep seeing Critter in my dreams. Also, thank you for the pets. Hold on, I gotta get to... Also, I love the little guys that you drew. They're cute. And I love your doggy. It was sent there? Okay. Technically, kind of, but not exactly. Bitter? We don't need this. I also have a little chibi. I think that it's in the... Which... Is it coding? Yes. Tiny. What if you got smalled? Gets rotated, idiot. No! Okay, that's fine. Anyway, yeah. Technically, kind of. Someone asked, come through DeviantArt OC. Yeah. Yeah. People were asking if Bitter had an official design, and like, technically, yes. That's a Pokemon? I mean, Critter itself kind of looks like a Pokemon, so I understand. Oh man, my brush is so small now. Hold on, I gotta make that bigger for the sketch. Critter looks so funky when it's drinking. I'm sorry, I want my juice. What's your art fight? My art fight is Four-Leaf Island, like it is here. Umbreon Zangoose. If you had a Pokemon persona, who would it be? Too many. I like too many Pokemon. Also, I honestly think a Critter Pokemon design would just be regular Critter. Also, I'm not gonna draw my... I'm doing my persona for this. Because I wanted to draw bubbles. Oh, and Critter as a Pokemon? I mean, Critter as a Pokemon, if like it had to be an existing one, would probably be Buizel. Tonight's been pretty sad for me, so I wanted to thank Critter for these streams. They really do help. I'm so sorry to hear that, Bug Paws. I hope that we can make you a little happier here. Shifting gears from games to using this time to practice art. Yes, awesome. Good. Because art fight's coming up. That's what I'm doing too. Like I said, I'm trying to see if I could finish a whole piece in the span of a stream so that I could be prepared for art fight happening soon. Also, while I do not mind if the sketch is a little messier, the more properly structured it is, the easier that it'll be to clean up. It doesn't have to be like pretty, but it does have to be structured. Chatter who aren't in the Discord, we have a section in the server art for Artfight if you would like to join. This is true. I see some people posting their usernames. Yay! Does Artfight allow you to do attacks but not have characters of your own? It does, yeah. I don't really know how that works. I think maybe it's just like they figure some people might want to play but they don't have OCs. Careful with Artfight burnout, it's gotten me many a time. Yes, that's part of the reason why I'm seeing how quickly I can do attacks, so I can actually plan out how many attacks I want to do, and make realistic goals. Did you ship out Maze Print Club print, making sure it didn't get lost? It was a little later than usual, but it should be getting to you. If it doesn't get to you within the next week and a half, just let us know, though. Because, I wouldn't want people to not get their Print Club print. There's a fly. I'm switching between you and Pinterest because I'm drawing my Frith Sona in overalls. Awesome. By the way, I just bought candy beads for today. Finally, I need to buy strings so I can play toys. Yay! Oh, I love making candy. I've been actually... What happened recently, and it's not recently, but like today, we got mail and they sent me more of the little bunny drawers that I already had. I think because 2 of them came broken and I had like said that. But they sent me ones with 5 drawers instead of 3. So now I have so many, I have so many of them and I'm like, okay, hold on. I don't know if you've seen the Tower of Babel yet. There, hold on, I have to hide Critter. Does the milk and cereal constitute a soup, broth, or sauce? Okay, hold on, I will do this. Oh my god, Critter you made such a scary face. Hold on, let me put in that poll. And then I can take a picture. It's what were the options? Oh no, it's so hard to hear. Soup, broth, or sauce? I'm learning. Also, Tora Oni, I'm not sure what you tried to send, but it got censored. I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, links are not allowed in chat if that's what you had tried to send. Will you be adding more guys to your art fight than what's on there right now? I want to get to like, but if not, that's fine. I won't. I'm just keeping the guys I have on there now. I tend to do like specific themes each year, and I try to only do like 3 or 4 OCs. I did the Lyca's comic characters last time I played, so I wanted to do some other characters this time, especially since like my VTuber debut was just this year. I thought that'd be fun to have Critter and Chestnut up there. Funny. Sorry, I'm making a silly face. Oh wait, I never showed a picture of the candy tower. Poof, disappeared. Now... Did something fall? Oh, he's just playing toys. And yes, it is mossbed roots. Lemmy raid incoming. Awesome. Hold on, I'm gonna send this to Pix. Welcome in, Lemmy. Hi, I know I'm invisible right now, but I promise I'm coming back. I just needed to send a picture to the Discord so that I could bring it in here. Gone. There I am. Okay, so there's so many wires. Ah! Get scared, start screaming. Hold on, I bet if I flip this the other way, I can like tuck it so I have to I don't have to keep leaning on it. Oh, that's so much nicer. Hello, welcome in. Oop, there we go, tablet's working. Is your avatar 2D or 3D? It's 2D, actually. It's a 2D drawing that was rigged to move and look 3D. It was rigged by my boyfriend, actually. Ugh. I almost popped out of tab. No, go back. Okay, that's fine. Are you drawing something specific today, Critter? I can't tell what you're sketching here. So we're going to be doing a, basically a practice art fight piece. I'm going to draw something like I would draw as an attack for art fight today, and probably for the few days leading up to art fight, because I want to see realistically how quickly I can get the different styles of piece done. Hi. I love you. Why are you munching? And also, stream has gone well so far. And yes, please share what you finished, Lemmy. Can someone tell me this? Why do bad boys get girlfriends but good guys get no one? Because good guys should be gay. You should date men. Can Critter fly with its tails? Yes. Yeah, like tails. Like helicopter. Hold on. I can get the pictures that I sent. So when I say that I have like the Tower of Babel in candy form, I do mean it. I do mean that. I do not lie. I do not lie, I do not slay. Finish this today? Oh, I was looking at this. I really like the colors you used on this. Hold on, let me open up. This is Lemmy's art. This is really pretty. MG cute Miffy Tower, exactly. Miffy Empire. And I really like this. I like the sunset colors that you used. I think this is super fun. Is this a gift for someone or is this for yourself? Critter, no, if you keep this up, we'll all be speaking different languages. It's a commission? Very nice, very nice. I do really like this. We were both painting today. Because I finished my, not that. Not that. This. My this. I love my this. I finished this today. I'm pretty happy with it. It took me, I redid it like twice, but I'm happy with it. So, your this looks so good. Thank you. Hold on, I think I had one more thing to show off. No, I think that's it. But now I can get back. The lighting is so pretty and the sparkler is really cutely done. Thank you. Oh my god, I killed a fly. Help. Help. I want to go wash my hands. Could someone take over?
Just wash your hands, baby.
I grabbed it. This is the... But then I'll be gone. Okay, hold on. Okay, I promise I'll be back. I promise I'll be back. Sorry. This keeps happening. I keep grabbing them because they annoy me. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that was so scary. Oh, the wave of Snilers. That happened that was so early this time. I promise that, like, we don't live in scary fly world. It's just that we have houseplants And no, you're okay. That sounded yucky. Your hands. This has happened so many times, and that's just 3 times on stream. This is like a regular occurrence where like a fly will be going around my head, and I want it gone. The very scary fly world made me laugh out loud. I know that this has happened a few times on stream, so I want to give a disclaimer. It's just because we have houseplants and they're soil flies, but they are still annoying. Your prey drive acting live on stream. It's true. World with 9 trillion flies.
Wait, can you only do dungeons a certain amount of times in Super Mystery Dungeon?
No.
Oh, okay. It just said available up to 5 times. That's why I was confused.
Wait, which one is it?
Like, they're all like that. Like, when I hold the L, rescue available 5 times.
Oh, like you can only be rescued a certain amount of times.
What do you mean rescue?
Like if you faint, you can only have someone come rescue you.
Oh, wait, is that like a multiplayer thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
So if I have Super Mystery Dungeon, I can come save you.
Gotcha.
Did you say flies? I did. I caught a fly in the air, and I regretted it instantly because I was too fast, and then also I crushed it. Okay, wait.
Oh, I should not have taken photographs.
Bubble. Just don't eat them! Critters Pobs look so squishy in the VTuber. I know, they are really cute. I'm a frog? Okay, this is true. This is true. Then come to my house and eat them so they stop bothering me. Is this guy bothering you, queen? Fun couples activities save partner in PMD. This is true. I would do this. I think I've actually done that before for you, Forrest. When we were playing Time or Sky together, I rescued you, I thought. Unless you don't remember, which I may be making that up. How do you draw so far away from your canvas? Oh, I don't usually. I'm just doing this so that the sketch is easier to do. Because I find that like big sweeping strokes when you're doing shapes for a sketch are a lot easier to do when you're zoomed out. What's your favorite type of food? Spicy, sweet, or sour? Hold on, let me make that a poll too. There we go. That's a Splatfest theme. I love when people do Splatfest teams. I love your art. Thank you, Mushroom. Welcome in. Extremely good keyboard noises. Thank you. Also, I think the eye shines are like going different directions. I was gonna say no savory and no salty, but I think it's because there wasn't that option in the Splatfest. Ooh, no, when you draw bunny noses like bunny noses, it looks scary. My 5 other Sour siblings stand with me. Is Sour being destroyed?
How do I make it use the move?
Who?
Why are there X's here? How do I un-exit?
Who?
For my part, like for my party. Vulpix can only use Ember, but I want it to be able to use Confuse Ray.
Did you, like, turn off the moves, maybe?
Not on purpose. I don't know how to turn them back on.
I haven't played Super in a super long time, so I don't remember. They added Springtrap to Dead by Daylight? That's crazy, actually. That's kind of funny. I've always wanted to draw you. You're absolutely welcome to. I mean, that's kind of what Artfight is for. So if you wanted to wait until then, you could draw me for Artfight, and then it could be part of a game. Happy to watch a stream again. Yay, welcome in. What are the background sounds? It's basically just like ambient music. It's by an artist on YouTube called Aurora Heaven. I heard Springtrap doesn't even bite you, it just has a knife. What? Boring. Okay, but I'm still excited because I like Springtrap. But I think that he should bite you. Slight delayed reaction, but Dead by Daylight mention. It's a pizza knife? That's funnier. Hold on, I keep going back and forth. You still have 12 more days, you've got this? Yeah, you absolutely have time. That's one of the reasons I've been working on Artfight stuff on stream so much, is because I want to let people know that there's still time to prep if you want to. Like if you wanted to play. You can literally play halfway through the month. There's nothing wrong with that too. Does Springtrap even bite you in FNAF 3? His jump scare is kind of just him staring at you. I actually don't know. He can't bite you because his alt skin is the movie version? Oh, I see. So like, the guy, Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Move settings, I found it.
Gotcha. What is Artfight? A bunch of artists punching each other. Honestly, kind of. It's a game that happens once a year in July, and basically artists come together and they join one of two teams, and they draw each other's characters, like original characters, OCs, self-inserts, etc. And the art pieces that you do for people on the other team score your team points. The points are self-assessed, and they're rated based off of how much effort you put into the piece, like how much polish there is, how long you spend, although I don't think actual time is calculated, it's just like the polish part, polish and medium. And it's just a really good way for you to practice different things and different skills. Freaky Critter, have I not made it clear that I like Springtrap? I don't even go to FNAF that way. I mean, I kind of do. I've been a FNAF kid since I was like 13. But like also, I don't know, he's an evil bunny rabbit. Look through my track record of all of the other evil bunny rabbits that I like, and you will see that this is not surprising. Killer Bunny from Monty Python too? I wasn't even thinking of that one, but I think that thing's hilarious. Breathing posture check because I'm currently hunched over my desk. Thank you. I just finished setting up my Artfight profile. That's good though. That means you're getting ready. Okay. I'm gonna lock into a 70 brush for the time being. I don't know if I like the hand positions. Bless you. Hydrate, thank you. I actually have a water hiding behind the microphone. Farter +1. Yeah, that's the only thing that ruins the calming ambiance, is that every so often a really loud car drives by. I do not control the motorists. What are we doing? I'm working on a practice piece, basically seeing how quickly I can finish a piece that I would, like one I would want to make for Artfight. Just of my own character, because, you know, I'm not going to work on any Artfight pieces before the game starts. That would be cheating. But my own OCs are fair game. Let's see. should be good. Because I'm just gonna do like a headshot or like a shoulders up piece. Did you see Clip Studio Paint is on sale now? Yeah, actually, I meant to make a post about that, letting people know. If anyone wants Clip Studio Paint and like, well, one, if you're curious what program I use Clip Studio Paint. Two, Clip Studio Paint is on sale right now, so if you ever wanted it, this is a pretty good chance to get it. I'm sure you've been asked this before, but do you have advice when it comes to making a fursona? Tried making a few while they were cute. I haven't really felt connected with any of them or felt like they represented me. I had that trouble a lot as a teenager, and it wasn't until I made my fursona when I was like in college I think I really connected with it. And there's a lot of reasons that like making something to represent the whole of an identity doesn't work well for me, but like I think the important things to remember are it's okay if it changes, and also like you can adjust your fursona design as you get older, and also you can make multiple. I actually think this is cuter. I'm sorry, I keep like sketching and unsketching. I'm like trying to figure out what I want to do with the hands. Also, hello, Distant Medium, welcome in. Wait, I actually like that. That's cute. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do for the pose. Oh my god, there's another fly! Where are you coming from? Leave me alone.
I probably need to get more meat.
What if I capture it? What if I catch this one instead of grabbing it? I could just like put it under the cap of my drink. Fly World confirmed. Leave me alone. New 4-Leaf Island member, Fly. Bring her outside? I mean, but... I mean, you know what? Maybe that's true. Maybe the fruit fly deserves to have a beautiful few hours. Since they only live like 24 hours. Can Fly be a mod? Okay, this one's coming in front, so then this one will be like here. This is the Flyinator 2000, makes flies and sends them to the streamer. Please release me from this hell you've made. I guess I'm not having eyebrows in this piece, that's fine. It's like it sometimes. Do you have any pose suggestions or ref sheets? A poses are super boring for me. I wish I did, but I use A poses because I think they show off the design pretty well. A pose or T pose, anything that keeps the arms out from the body so you can see the silhouette, and like keeps it so you can see the whole front of the character design. There's nothing saying you can't do an additional like full body pose to go alongside the ref, but I do think that the reason the A poses are used are to show off the design. Also, yes, and Peeps, thank you for the sub. Okay, I think now I'm going to do a layer where I do the bubbles, so I know where those are going to be placed. But I'm gonna try something a little weirder this time because I want to see how it will work. Oh, Angel's pronouns are they, he. I actually realize I always forget to like write pronouns on characters' reference sheets these days because I'm just like, I don't know. I just know them, so I'm like, oh, why would that need to be written down? But then I see people use like they, them for chestnut. I'm like, oh wait, that's wrong. I mean, it's not like wrong evil, but it's like not correct. And, well, I don't know. You've said you don't mind they, them pronouns?
I don't mind. I just don't want to be called a woman.
Understandable. Simply divine the pronouns, tap into the wavelength. Maybe I like the bubble there? And then I could do some in the background. Artists is like me for real. I have pronoun preferences, but there's hard cutoff when it comes to she, her. Yeah. 4 days till themes are announced. I'm vibrating my skin. I'm so excited. I'm so excited you have no idea. Color theory wizard, me? I love color theory. I am going to have a video out on color theory. I have to record the intro for it though, I keep forgetting. But it'll be coming out soon. Okay, so I'm doing, like I said, I'm gonna do something a little weird this time, but you have to trust the process. What? I think my undercolor I'm actually gonna make like pink. Because oh, my eyeballs. Color theory is amazing. It is. Okay. And if you're watching this and you're like, what on God's green earth are you doing? I promise there is a reason. Music is chill? Thank you. Okay. So the next, I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna use like a darker blue, I think, than this blue. I'm gonna use more like this. Grab the sketch lines, I'm gonna make these a darker blue. And then we're gonna start painting. I'm gonna grab pinks from the bubbles actually for this because I think that using colors from the photos is gonna be really fun. And I am purposely leaving the streaks too. I want to give this some texture because I think that one of the things that I find I wish I had more in my art is some texture to it. I find often that I make things so clean that they lose a lot of the character from the sketch. So I'm going to try and purposely be a little bit messier when I do this piece. Cooking right now using red stars for Crobot's eyes. Beautiful, inspired, intelligent. You combining this with the bubble studies you were gonna do? Yes, because I finished I finished the print clip piece early, so I was just like, I guess I'll do the bubble studies. And I want to draw for fun because I worked all day. So it is Quack, yes. Like I said, I'm gonna pull all of the colors from my color palette from the photos of the bubbles because I think that that will be fun. I can do variants, like I can adjust the tones myself, but I think that it would be more fun for me personally to kind of like make myself stick to those colors. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to just keep adding layers. Like I'm gonna do like the underpainting, but then after that I'm just gonna paint over top. Okay, let's grab like a nice off-white color, I feel. Like from here. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. And I think the bubble layer, yeah, the bubble layer is up at the top. So once the base colors are on, we can start painting over. Like the hair on this guy? Thank you. It's my hairstyle, basically. The bubbles are the thing I think I'm most excited to try rendering. I don't think it can be done until until I've done me, because they're gonna reflect things from their environment. It almost gives off a crown vibe, looks really nice. Thank you. I was thinking that too. Now the one thing I'm seeing here is that the outline of bubbles is actually kind of light. It's not dark. Some of the pieces make the outlines look dark, but they're not actually that way. Noxie, thank you for the sub. I hope Angel does their cute and gender. Thank you. Hold on. Oh wow, there's some that I did not color here. That's fine. Okay, but that's kind of fun because then I can just go in and like... Awesome. The inside of the bubbles are something I'm actually really excited to paint too, because there's a lot of color variance in bubbles. Like, you wouldn't think that there would be. Hold on. You do want to not break the external barrier, though. Like here... Oh wow, I don't even think I'm ready to go to that part yet. I'm always a lurker here in your streams. They're so cozy and such a vibe. Thank you! And again, thank you for the sub. I hope that you enjoy your stay tonight, too. What are we painting? This is a practice piece for Artfight. I'm gonna try and learn how to draw bubbles, because I really don't have any experience with doing them before. And I'm excited, because they seem fun. And also, my other goal for this piece, well, I have 2. 3? Learn bubbles, or at least try them. Finish this piece by the end of stream, or at least get it to a point where I could call it finished, even if it's rough. And 3, actually try to leave it more rough than I usually would. Because I think one thing that gets lost in a lot of my art is the energy of sketches, so I'm gonna try and just treat this like a kind of messy painting. Okay, so for that... I think that color... You know what? No, I want more of a vibrating blue color for this. More. Leaving art rough is so hard purely because you have to force yourself to stop. And also, I think that, like, the way that I learned to draw, since I learned to draw by, like, inking, cleanup is, like, a large part of the process. So it's so, like, unnatural for me to be like, okay, no, actually, there's no preparation point. You just go. You start painting. But I think that's also why I want to learn paintings, is because I want to get used to that. Yowdy everyone, my teeth feel weird because I went to the dentist, and I learned that I only have 3 wisdom teeth. Today's question is, what is something that you always end up adding to almost every character you create, either out of reflex or preference? I do droopy eyes on a lot of my characters. I don't really know why, other than, like, I have them myself, and I think that they're cute. But I think that there's a lot of characters I have that just have eyes that look like this. which is kind of funny. Although neither of my main characters from my comic have it. Maybe because that felt too self-indulgent. I was like, no, can't make my protagonists look like me. I'm actually really excited for this. I don't usually leave pieces as rough as I am with this, but I think that that's part of the charm. Really love the aesthetic, like reds and pinks and hearts and arrows. Yes, give it to me. Oh, love the love aesthetic. I understand. Love core is really cute. Okay. Something else I'm thinking is that, well, first of all, I want to grab whatever this color is. Oh, weird. You? I think that's gonna get lighter because it's going closer to Angel. This is so much fun. It's kind of just like blobs. Painting bubbles, deeply unserious. Oh, there's green here too. Let's try you. Awesome. Let's see, and then maybe I'll use this color for the overlapping areas. Speaking of you on a draw bubble stream, yeah! Everyone join me. It's really fun learning to draw new things. It might be a little scary at first, but it's worth it. Okay. Did you sneeze? Aw, bless you, Pluto.
Wait, was it really?
That was such a loud sneeze for him. Somehow this piece feels nostalgic to me as well. I always just love bubbles, so I have a lot of memories with them. I like making pieces based off nostalgia from childhood. I don't know, I think that, like, I've talked about it before, nostalgia is a feeling that can be pretty deceiving, especially when you think that the past is better than the present now. But for me, nostalgia should be about finding things that you loved from the past and then reliving them and doing them again now, so that you can love your present too. Like, instead of denying yourself joys, you can try to remember. Hello. Will you ever make an animation about these characters? An animation would be kind of fun. I do storyboards for animations all the time. I just don't ever wind up using them for anything 'cause I'm embarrassed. Okay, wait. I think I need to round this out a little bit more. Color palette is making me happy, and also I do read the YouTube chat Shockwave. I read it a little slower because it's on a different side of my screen, but I do make sure to check it. I'm thinking about putting clouds in this, although I never draw clouds the way I want to draw clouds. I always draw like the idea of clouds. So I might do like kind of a cloud study with this as well. Maybe? We'll see. Okay, wait, now I'm gonna take this down from a 70 brush to a 45 so I can do more paint work that's a little more detailed instead of the blobby paintbrush. This piece is so beautiful, I'm teary-eyed. The music matches so well. I'm so glad, thank you. I haven't been allowed to do fun art for myself for a while because I've been working so much, so it's nice to get the chance. Okay, wait. Yes, that would be... I feel like Angel would be a chill character alone, but mean with people? What? No. That's like Hatena from Pokemon. Feel free to ignore if I'm being too venty, but with summer rolling around I have a lot more free time on my hands. Do you have any advice to not kick yourself over things? I feel like I should be out getting a job or just doing something. Not sure how to fully explain it. Honestly, yeah, I feel like if you're worried about not doing enough, it means that you might need to just go on a walk if you can. Like, genuinely going outside and being part of the world, even in a little way, will make you feel better. Because instead of kicking yourself about not having done anything, you can, like, have experiences to remember. It's not that inside is not the same as, like, you're still part of the world even when you're inside, but it feels different if you take yourself outside to see others. How soft your art style is, thank you. No, the only thing I'm thinking... Take a big-ass walk, go see shit, go walk so long your feet hurt after. I do this. I do love to do this. I should do this more. Because I used to do it, like, every day when I lived with my grandma, but like I said, since I work, I usually just get right to work in the morning. Also, job isn't the only way to engage with your community. You don't need to be a constant product of society, you can just be a person too. And that's why I suggest walking, because if you don't know where to start, at least going out and connecting with whatever nature is around you or whatever people are near you is a way to not feel so alone and not feel like you're disconnected from other things. Okay, sorry. Oh my god, don't apologize, Shockwave. I think Angel being in weird core art style would have been awesome, because I got inspired by Guppy. Honestly, I don't know what weird core art style is, but I am doing more experimental pieces using Angel because it's nice to try new things. Now, can I get like I don't think I'll have a darker pink from the bubbles, so I think I need to actually make that myself. Meow. It's really funny seeing how much of this is all on this layer. He's singing so much. Harper, it's not dinner time. Yes, it's not dinner time. I'm sorry to tell you that.
You got them both singing.
I don't know why they're singing to me. Is there a chance this will be a print? I didn't know if anyone would want it as a print. I don't mind if it is. They think. Did you just say they think they can fool you?
Yeah.
Lying to me. My children think they can lie. Honestly, it'd be really cute as a sticker. That would be kind of fun too. I'll consider it. I don't have anything. I actually was gonna make a sticker because Nova made something of Angel. Hold on, I have it saved. This. I'm gonna get this made as a sticker for myself, and probably to hand out because like I wanna have stuff to give away at FurCons as freebies, to make friends. Wait, hi Carly. Look, isn't it cute? Saw it on your toy house? Yeah. I'm really happy with it. I have some critter stickers that I'm going to give away as freebies, and then I have some... I'm going to use those as the angel stickers to give away. Footsies! I do love when rabbits have like their fluffy feet. I think it's really cute. Okay, wait, what is this? How about you? I think I just need to outline it like this. Maybe this one is like a stamp style sticker with scalloped edge, like kind of beachy theme. That would be really cute actually. I love this. I'm literally just painting wherever. This is so fun. You can be messy and do whatever you want forever. Harbor. It's not dinner. It's simply not dinner time. It's not. Meow. It's not dinner time. He's so cranky about it. Also, hello, Jins Machina. Harper, stop! No!
Wait, it's still leaking. Pick it up.
No, this always happens.
Do you need a towel?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Again. Baby, I'm sorry he was scratching the chair.
No, you just need to charge your headphones so you can connect them Bluetooth-wise.
I don't know how to charge them. I don't know where the wire is.
They use the USB-C.
The Santa Panic. Chaos and Destruction. Harvard always does this. What was that? Okay. It was like a Rube Goldberg machine. My drink was in front of the microphone. My headphone wire got wrapped around the desk. I swiveled the chair to get the cat because he was scratching my chair, and it pulled the microphone, which knocked over my drink, which knocked over the microphone, and then spilled the drink on the ground.
Wow, it's just like Final Destination.
It is like Final Destination.
And then he's just sitting here.
Remembering the 3 million beads incident. He's so evil.
Come here.
And now I'm sticky. Thanks, Four-Leaf Island. I love your ads. I love your artwork and teaching. I gotta go. No worries. And thank you for stopping in. It was not coffee this time. It was peach juice, which I feel like is somehow worse. Because it's sticky. That's true. Wait, actually, what is a Rube Goldberg machine? Yes, I would love to. Although I probably have to wait till after stream. I am gonna go wash my hands really quick. I will be right back. Okay, the chair also looks mostly okay, and I'm no longer sticky. Harbor is so bad. It's not even. It's been 3 minutes since it was supposed to be dinner time for him. He's not even, like, overdue or anything. He is Chaos Kitty. He scratched me earlier today. He bit Forest. Do you have a cat commit mischief in ending in spilled drink? Yes. What happened is he was scratching my chair. I have an office chair that's like not. It's like fake leather, I think. It's basically not like fluff or anything. So if he scratches it up, it would mess it up pretty bad. And so, he started scratching it because he wants dinner, and so I turned around and it pulled my headphone cord and knocked my Calpico onto the ground, which I'm actually very sad about. I don't get Calpico.
Still should be some left.
There's a little left. I'm just sad because I don't get it very often. It's okay. We go back to the relaxing energy to end drawing. Figured out my first sona's name. What do you think of Starburst? He's a pink cat because pink is the best flavor. I agree. Pink is the best flavor of Starburst. And I think that's cute. I actually really like that. Harbor will be like, if I can't have dinner, neither can you. He hates me. I wonder if I should do, like... Other news, I'm going to go get pho, and I'm very excited. Awesome. I hope you have a nice time. I'm one of those freaks who likes the yellow and orange best. Yellow is my second favorite. Orange is okay. I think that it's not bad. It's just that when I have Starburst, I don't want more orange flavor. I feel like there's a lot of orange flavors in things already. YouTube chat started crab raving while I was gone. What?
Okay.
Okay. Hold on, let me see what this looks like. That's way too purple. That might be better. I mean, I guess I could also use the background color. Picking between Cyndaquil and Oshawott as a starter is killing me. This might be a dumb question, but do you mind if I drew on my OCs with Angel? I also have a character named Angel. Go ahead, I don't mind. People have done that with Critter before, where if they have a character named Critter, they'll draw the critters together, which I think is fun. Okay, I'm not sure if I like the eyelids being a lighter color yet, but because it's a painting, I can always just paint over it. It's fine. Also, for reference, this is all on one layer. Like, all of this work is on one layer, that is. Fun. We don't need the bubbles right now. So, the next thing I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick a kind of pinky shading color for the overlap areas in the hair. World's smallest burger. Welcome in, on Nessie. Also, thank you for saying the bubbles are pretty. I'm having fun learning. Oh, I think our playlist ended. Let's see. What is this, a burger for ants? It's a burger for minnows. Okay. Watching this huddled under my blankets and playing Cookie Mama on my 3DS is such peak winter break activities. Oh, that's awesome. Do you have these playlists public? So they're not mine. They're playlists people have made on YouTube, but here is the one that I'm playing right now. Okay. And there's like some white there that got on the face. Is he eating Pluto's food?
He has his own plate.
He's been so wretched today. He attacked Pluto earlier. He attacked us earlier.
Okay, I was fucking with him. I'll give him that.
I wasn't doing anything. I was just holding him. Stop being wretched. Wanted to suggest some Nobunoko tunes to add to the stream playlist. Oh, I love Nobunoko. I love Nobunoko. Then I remembered you were the one that introduced me in the first place. Also, thank you for the save break. I have not saved once. But yeah, I love Nobunoko. I'm glad to introduce people to him. Okay, wait. Maybe I do the eyes like this. It's time to put Harbor in jail. Harbor is always evil. I think he's being exceptionally so today. His naughty meter is very high.
His naughty meter.
His nastiness.
Put him in gay baby jail.
Okay, wait, that's too light. Gotta go up like, more like this. Still too light.
I want to hang my aprons up too, but I know somebody, Harbor, would like fuck with the strings.
He would do that. Maybe like a yellow color? This song is doing Coco Melon shit to me. I love it. Listen, I know how to match a piece to the music that we listen to. I have synesthesia for a reason. Actually, there's no reason I have it. It's just that I know how to match. Also, I'm gonna smooth out the top of the head. I don't know why I put the bump there. There really doesn't need to be a bump there. Pluto. You can have synesthesia solely so you can seek out blue music. This is true. This nasty meter is like the scene from Lilo and Stitch. That's exactly what I was referencing. I'm glad someone remembered. Thank you for the stretch redeem. Is Weezer's album blue? The color of it is blue, but like it doesn't sound that way. Okay, so I think the other thing I gotta do... Sometimes I wish I had synesthesia. It seems so fun and helpful as an artist. I guess, like, helpful, maybe, but then sometimes it makes things seem really ugly. Like, when things are nice, they're really nice, but when things are ugly, they're really ugly. I think I have synesthesia in the sense that I can sometimes taste food when listening to music. Yeah, that's a different kind. But it is still synesthesia all the same. This is a really good playlist. I have to save this one. I think I listened to this one before, but I lost it because I forgot what it was called. Really specific music synesthesia is also a thing I have, heavily amplified by weed. Nods. I'm just noticing Angel has homophobia, not what it's called. Also, no, I just forgot to put the highlight in the other eye. Are you still giggling at homophobia?
No, I'm just dragging the cat.
Oh, I forgot the cheeks. I knew I forgot something. I was like, why is the face so empty? This one's gotta be lower. I'm still not sure if I like this color for the mouth. I'm gonna like keep painting over it over 1,000 times, but it's okay. Goodbye. Wow, that's terrifying actually. Cool. At least have a tongue visible. Scared. Get scared. This is scary. Do y'all have the thing where music noises are too loud, you can't taste smell? Oh yeah, that's just called overstimulation. Now your mouth is so tiny. Alright, hold on, get out of here. I can fix this. I just turned away for a bit. How did it turn into this? This is all we've done on this layer. So the secret is just keep drawing. Keep painting on top of it. Eventually it will become something awesome. Also, this playlist is Music to Clean Your Mind by Nobody on YouTube. Hold on. Basically, just trust the process. Exactly. Another thing that I've learned from doing paintings for a while is sometimes you just have to use a random color for the lines. Like, just throw some stuff in there. It'll look good. And if it doesn't look good, you can just paint over it or undo it. It's literally fine. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna grab the blue again. Actually, no, first I'm gonna grab the white. And carve this area out a little more cleanly. The other thing I'm gonna do, I think, is I'm gonna grab this blue. Okay, wait, I need lighter. The farters. Road boy appearance. I love using dark green, yellow for my lines. Not really fitting here. Oh no, I love working with colorful line art. I think blue is probably the line art color I gravitate most towards. But sometimes like a good dark red line art looks really nice too. Okay. I like that the flies and the farters have become a recurring character in streams. Okay. I'm almost wondering how far to take this to, because like, it looks good already, but I kind of want to keep going. It's weird to say that Spanish ads make me nostalgic. It's not the ad itself, but the way the words are being said is the nostalgic part to me. I kind of get that. Gotta go to bed. Good night, Critter in chat. No worries, Cat Kidder. And also, I hope you sleep well. Are you doing concept sketch? Actually, I am doing the piece like this. I'm just painting. What I'm doing is I'm making a piece in a more experimental style that I'd like to try out for artfight. And I'm gonna see if I can finish it in the course of this stream. I think I got here from a raid I was lurking in. No worries, Calico Rocky, and welcome in. Or, I guess, late welcome in, but regardless, I'm glad that you're here. Okay, let's see. Honestly, I think I can introduce another darker pink color. Could probably even go more saturated than that. Art fight soon? Yeah. Art fight is in 12 days. And they announced the themes in 4 days. I'm so terribly cooked for art fight. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's okay. You don't have to rush to get stuff done, and also, it's just for fun. You can play as much or as little of it as you want. Now, Harbor.
I think someone has your door closed.
Harbor does not like when doors are closed. He's like,
No,
let me in.
This is my house.
This is my house.
This is
the doors stay open.
My kingdom. Harbor is like a mean father. He comes and harasses me while I'm working. He busts into the daughter's room. This art is fire? Thank you, bunny guy. Welcome in. I wonder why you would feel that way. But seriously, thank you. That's very sweet. Harbor's your dad reincarnated? He's not dead? He's still very much alive? He's not dead? He's not dead yet? It's like a piece of his soul. It's like a Horcrux or whatever. I don't go there. I just know that word. He's dead on the inside though? That's sad. But yeah. I love the colors. Thank you. Yes, I do want to see your painting. Come here. Oh my god. Is this with the markers?
Yeah.
Dude, this is crazy.
Thank you.
Can you take a picture so I can show stream? It's really pretty. I have not managed to get them to look like that yet.
It's a lot of layers.
Don't worry, I asked him if I could show you guys. head's looking a little flattened is the only thing that I don't like. I was gonna say, just tell me when you've sent. Or where, too. Running. Oh, wait, where? Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Staring at pure white FFS text used to give me a lot of migraines, so I understand. Oh, like very bright colors? Yes, I do understand that. I'm also not sure how I like the ears. This is what the beauty of paintings is if something looks bad, you can simply just paint over it.
Okay.
Yes! Okay, I'm sorry, I'm really excited. I wanted to send this. This is what Nova was working on behind me. The motorcycle was excited too. Also, this, for reference, this is with acrylic marker. Like, this is traditional art. It's just crazy to me. I love it. This goes hard. I know, right? I really want to play with acrylics like this. Maybe what I'll do for the Sunday stream this Sunday is I'll try to do a piece to practice what I want to do for artfight using the acrylic markers.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really fun.
Join me.
I will. I want to do some traditional pieces for artfight because I can do colored pencil already, but I've never used acrylic markers to make like a full finished piece yet. It is really good. I love the eyes especially. Of course. I mean it too. It's pretty. Okay, what am I doing? I think that the biggest thing is the hair is getting flattened. And that's bothering me. I keep getting influenced by acrylic markers. I want them so bad. Honestly, I saw a few people talk about them, and then I saw that they were only $30. And I was like, done. Like, that's easy. That's just not getting takeout one week. And that's exactly what I did. I didn't get takeout one week, and then I got acrylic markers. I barely know what to do with my alcohol markers. Honestly, I just kind of like experiment with them. Also, to be fair, those were not alcohol, those were acrylic. They work differently is why I say to be fair. Because I feel like if you try to get alcohol markers to look like acrylic markers using the same methods that are used for acrylic markers, it won't work. The layering is different. Okay, it's a little better. Maybe. I don't know if I like it. The other thing I could do is always move the little, like, hair sprout thingies up more. I am having a lot of fun doing this as a painting, though. Okay, alcohol is transparent, acrylic is opaque, and you can actually combine the two mediums, too. I actually saw someone do an alcohol marker under sketch and then do acrylic markers as the over sketch, or the over painting, which was really clever. This is all on one layer. It's on sort of one layer. Like, that was all on one layer. And then this, the bubbles are a layer, and then this is a layer, and then this is a layer. Does that make sense? So I'm painting on multiple layers, but I'm not doing, like, I'm not layering it to separate different colors and stuff. I'm just doing layers as, like, honestly, kind of like hours of the painting that I've worked on. So I'm, like, on hour 2. I don't know how this artist... I don't know if you know this artist, but this piece has a certain Pawberry vibe to it. Pawberry is an artist I follow, actually. Yeah, I know Pawberry. He's cool. I'm having shower thoughts. Yeah? Are you okay, honey? What's going on? Please share. I love when Forrest comes in with revelations. For reference to people in chat, Forrest is my fiance. He was on the bed behind me and helped clean up the peach juice explosion, but... Give us your philosophy, Forrest. Mario Tennis? Is it more Mario Tennis or something else? We won't be disappointed if it's not more Mario Tennis. The peach juice explosion? Yeah, right before I think you got in, Harbor caused a peach juice bottle to fall and knock over. Been seeing a lot of Law One Piece and I want tattoos. Smiles. I've already designed you a tattoo. It's a little one. Although, are you thinking of getting Law's tattoos specifically? I don't like how that looks. You got too big, I think. Ooh, get out of here. That was scary. Law is a character from One Piece. He's the guy with the fun hat. I love your art. Welcome in, Anne the Fox. I'm gonna try it with my hula markers, I think. I was able to make like a little grass patch, but I think I need to test colors before making anything else big. Yeah, I do color swatches a lot to test out colors. Not Laws, but specifically like his vibe. Okay, I understand. Nodding. What are you experimenting with, if I may ask? So I'm trying to learn how to draw bubbles, because I've never done that before. And the other thing I'm doing is I'm trying to keep this rough. I'm painting this the way that I would do a more traditional painting, in the sense that I'm keeping some of like the texture of my brush strokes by not perfectly filling everything in. And the other thing is I'm trying to see if I can finish this all in one stream, because I'm doing this to prepare for Artfight. And I want to know what kind of pieces I can get done realistically in a single stream for Artfight. I think I'm going to move this part of the bang forward a little bit to cover the eye more. I guess the only thing that's not true to life is I wouldn't have an undo button. I like how they are almost full body and vibe together. I don't think I could do a patchwork sleeve or anything. Patchwork sleeve. Oh, like... Wait, I'm confused. I don't know tattoo terminology. Enlighten me. Also, I did see someone suggest this, and I like the idea that when the bubble overlaps the line art, it turns into like a light blue version of the line art, because I think that's fun. Well, I don't know if I want it for everywhere, though. Maybe just where there's highlights? It looks fun and gorgeous so far. Thank you. Okay, I think this hair shape is better. It's a little less flat. It has more volume now. Okay, wait. Listening, learning, understanding. It seems like when bubbles interact with things, they get like a sheen. Update on the mail thing from last night. I sent an email your way about it. Thank you. We will be sure to get back to you. I think I gotta go through my email and do an email day tomorrow anyway, so it's good to know. Then, like, this color here would be a good blending between the two. And then I think we can go back to this color. I wonder if I do, like, what if I do actually do the light blue lines underneath? I think that would be kind of nice. It'd be kind of fun. The farter, sorry. Like I said, I do not control the motorists. And then instead, I do this. I love how this piece looks. The colors are really nice. Thank you. Do you ever plan on adding your Critter's Bell necklace as an accessory to your VTuber? I do, actually. That's something I want to do after Artfight. Also, thank you for posture check. I was twisted a little bit. Okay, and then I can do this here. That's white, not pink. Question, how do you just naturally know what color you should use? That's something I tend to struggle with and then cover up with a lot of color filters. Honestly, I don't. It's a lot of trial and error. I know it might not seem like it because I can guess pretty quickly, but sometimes I do go back and change things. Part of it is I'm looking from the reference on my left side with the bubbles. But then also some of it is just, I'm like, okay, I need something that's darker than this, but lighter than this. And I can usually handpick that pretty quickly. The other thing is, I think I do actually need, like, I don't like that your mouth is open. Close it. It's scaring me. As a freshly turned adult, you are a major inspiration for what kind of adult I want to be. I want to be a productive and kind member of society, and I want to help people through my art and stories. That's really sweet. Also, I hope that I'm kind and productive. I try my best. I think that it can feel like a lot of pressure, but just remember that you're going to have days where you can give your 99%, and then you're going to have days where you can only give your 10. And it doesn't mean that the 99% days don't exist. It just means that you need to take a rest, and that's okay. I think some good advice is thinking at the mood you're trying to set with your colors. That is also true. I think that I'm sorry, I don't want to be contrarian, because I know you said happier mood, lighter colors, and darker mood, darker colors. I think it depends, because really it's about color relations. Yeah, you could look at this piece and think that it might be a bright and colorful piece, maybe even a bit dreamy. But I think if you were to throw a splash of like a bright red, or even just a very like eerie kind of sickly looking green into it, suddenly the piece becomes kind of unsettling. A lot of it is just, are the colors transitioning into each other in a way that looks like something that exists in the real world? And if it doesn't, does it exist in a dreamier color palette that we're bound to accept? Or is it something jarring that makes us uncomfortable? And think about how we can use the audience reactions to those feelings to portray what we're trying to in our art. Discomfort is a very powerful emotion in art. And I think it's one that people shy away from because there is this belief that art is supposed to exist to make you feel good. And I think that art that makes you feel good is important. But I also think that art that makes you feel bad or art that makes you ask questions is important for other reasons. I actually think it's good that you have the space to feel uncomfortable and question things through art because it's somewhere that's safe. It's not going to harm you in a physical or tangible way, usually. Is it crazy to say that mouthwashing is art that's meant to make you feel uncomfortable? No, because the creators have said that themselves. The creator of mouthwashing has said that the point of mouthwashing is to make you reflect on your actions and the actions of people you know, not to go, oh, Jimmy is such a bad person, but to go, how am I like Jimmy and how am I excusing people like Jimmy in my own life? And to think about the times that you have been complicit in harming others because it would be easier than to buck whatever system you were existing in. So here's the other thing I'm going to do that I am probably not going to enjoy. Okay, it's not as bad. It could have been worse. It always could have been worse. However, I'm noticing the back of the head's shape is not where I want it to be. The mouth is also not a good position. And this needs to move over. I could be really mean to myself and just like make myself have to paint to move it, but I think because this is a digital piece, I am actually going to be a little nicer. Thank you. Get widened. Hello. Sometimes it is actually really good for you to sit with discomfort, especially when it's brought on by art, because it gives you a space to explore those feelings in a safe and controlled way. It's one of the reasons I really love horror, actually. I like knowing what I'm scared of, and I like asking questions of how something would make me react if I experienced it. I think because I'd rather know before it could happen, and even if it never does, I think that that sort of mental exploration is fun to me. Oh, you know the other thing I'm seeing is that this... Imagine being nice to yourself. I am. That's why I also like art that's comfortable, but I think that, like, it's good to also... I don't know. Kindness is not just comfort. Kindness is also inspiring growth. Like, it's not kind to let yourself only eat foods that are yummy, because sometimes foods that are yummy aren't good for you. So you need to learn to eat foods that maybe you don't like at first, and then find ways to make them nice to eat. Okay. You smell like clean laundry.
Probably because I just put on clean clothes.
Yeah. It's nice to smell. I could just smell it when you put your t-shirt on. It like puffed up the laundry smell. It's good to feel the full range of your emotions and examine what makes you feel different parts of and range and why. Also, because you learn to control disgust. If you only ever like engage with things that make you comfortable and you never question why certain things cause you to feel disgust and lean into that more, you can become a tool for fascism really fast because you will be reactive. Oh, hi, welcome in, Root Circuit. That's such a fun conversation to get rated on. Bars. Sorry, it's just true. I only speak the truth. Okay, so one thing I'm noticing is that this eye, since we moved it, needs more. You're truing? Thank you. What were you guys working on? I hope you had a nice stream. Also, I'm gonna take the hot pink from here. Finished up a new overlay. Oh, that's exciting. do... Actually, that pink for the nose is really cute. I am gonna flip it back now, though. I'm scared. I didn't need to be scared. It actually looks pretty okay. Oh, wait. There we go. I love these experimental pieces you've been working on. Thank you. I'm getting prepared for artfight, so I'm trying to see realistically how fast I can finish pieces like this, or at least get them to a point where I'm like, okay, that's good. So that I have goals for myself that actually make sense. I think it can get like really easy to get caught up in the excitement of artfight and like make a bunch of really lofty goals for yourself and then burn out and then be like, oh, I suck, why didn't I do this? So I'm trying to like figure out what's real for me. Your art reminds me of indie animation. Thank you. I actually did go to school for animation. I went for 3D. I really didn't like 3D animation, but I wanted to go for 2D and storyboarding, so I think that's part of why I was basically put into something that was never my strength. And, you know, gave it an honest effort. Didn't really work out. I love when I catch Pluto chilling, so I know he's not going to be scared of the move forever. No, it's awesome. I don't think I'll be able to do artfight this year because I'm moving, but it's always so fun to see. It is so okay. That's what happened to me in 2024. I think we were moving, and then 2023 we were moving as well. It's just that time of year. It was actually, I think 2023 we were at the beach, and it was also like the start of Leica's Comet, my webcomic, so there was a lot going on. And then 2024 we were moving. Okay, now I can redo the cheeks. Will you do revenges? I am going to try and alternate between attacks and revenges pretty much every other day. I do favor doing like unique attacks because it means that I can pick characters I'm really excited to draw, but I will try to do revenges every so often and find characters in people that have attacked me to attack back. So that's why Seafoam lost. I keep saying if I had played, I feel like I would have been Seafoam, and then it would have broken my being on the winning team every year streak. No, it is kind of funny though. I said the same thing when I heard that they lost. I love these bubbles rendering. Thank you. I am still learning. But I think part of it, the fun is the rough process of learning. Okay, gotta do the blue. Could actually use some life advice too, because I've recently noticed I've become more and more impatient when people around me don't get stuff as quick as I do, when they ask about stuff that's been said and explained already or can be checked easily. I feel like it might be the autism, it's being evil, but I end up feeling guilty about acting annoyed to people, and I feel like a really bad friend person. I mean, I don't think that it's bad to get annoyed if someone is not doing their own research, but what you do with that annoyance is what determines what kind of person you are, I think. So don't feel bad for having feelings, but assess those feelings and then try to figure out what you can do with them. So you're annoyed that people aren't checking things that are easy to find. I think the next step there would be to provide the information to that person and then ask them, did they know that they can check that here and here? And, you know, if they said, oh yeah, I just didn't feel like it, that's when you can kind of go, well, okay, you should do that next time. But the chances are they may just genuinely not think to check. A lot of people, they're kind of not aware of the resources that are available to them and they don't use them. Alternatively, some people like myself will ask questions like, oh, how's the weather today? Or like, what are we having for dinner later today? Even if like it's something that I can check and figure out myself because it's a conversation starter. And some people just like want to talk to you because they're interested in like having a conversation with you, even if it's information they could find themselves.
Well, also, sorry to pip in, sometimes what you find easy to find might not actually be easy to find. For example, me, At my job, apparently there is a really easy way to look at when I'm scheduled.
Mm-hmm.
However, it never works for me.
Mm-hmm.
So
mm-hmm.
sometimes I ask people to take a picture of the schedule to send to me, and it's like, oh, well, why don't you use the easy, like, website you're supposed to use? Well, because for some reason it doesn't work on my phone, and we haven't been able to figure out why.
Could people hear Forest? Also, Critter will do revenge, but please don't take this as a promise that you will get a revenge. Critter is one monster, Artfight isn't transactional. This is very true. Please don't play Artfight just to get an attack from me. Play it because you want to play the game yourself. It's part of the reason I do not add many characters each year. I want to make sure that people are only drawing my characters if they really, 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 really want to draw them. I don't want you attacking just to get art from me, because there's no guarantee I will attack people back. Also, when is Artfight? It starts July 1st, and we get the teams announced in 4 days, so on the 22nd. I'm really excited. I'm really hoping for City Lights. I hope that we get City Lights, because I think that'll be fun. I'm kind of thinking of doing a stream on the same day that they do the Artfight announcement stream, so that we can, like, watch it live. If that's the 22nd, that'll be... Oh, that'll be Sunday. I'll already be streaming because I'll be doing a live art day, so that actually would work. What are the themes? We don't know yet. We don't know what the themes are yet because they haven't been announced. If you mean the potential themes, they have a list, and I think it's on my Blue Sky right now. Thank you so much for the advice, by the way. Of course, I understand it because I also, for a while, had a pretty short temper. Just autism related, among other things. I also was just not in a very good spot. There was a lot going on in my life. So I don't think someone's anger or like their feelings are a good judgment of what kind of person they are, because people have different feelings depending on what they're going through at the time. But I like giving advice on how to handle those feelings without like invalidating them, because I feel like that's the worst, is like when you're already being shamed for having what people consider like ugly or like yucky feelings to have, the last thing you need is someone telling you, oh, just ignore it. It doesn't do anything. Praying for Unicorn and Dragon. No Unicorn Dragon. Unicorn and Dragon will be terrible for me because I'll be Unicorn and I'll lose. I can't not join Team Unicorn, and I know everyone on Artfight are Dragon fans. I'm new, but you seem really silly. Thank you, and welcome in the landline system. I love your username. I'll be Unicorn. I was gonna say, I heard that people in chat will be in Unicorn too, so I won't be alone. Oh wait, what if I made like the lines wiggly because of the bubble? I'm still sad about my Kelpico. He didn't have to do that to me. I didn't participate the year that the theme was steampunk. Oh, okay, I don't actually like the lines when they're wiggly. I didn't participate the year that the themes were steampunk and cyberpunk because I didn't like the themes. I think that was Arctic versus Tropic on there this year. It was, but no one was picking it. I really want Arctic versus Tropic because I would be Team Tropic, because that'd be really fun. I do also love Arctic, so I think that would be a really hard game for me because I like both themes. But, you know, I think because Stardust and Seafoam were last year, people don't want to do another, like, beach theme, which, you know me, I'll always do beach theme. I think it's fun. Hey Critter, it's me Quaz back again. Welcome in, Star Scrambled. And also Danceby, I am very excited for the team reveals. I'm waiting. The Lovestruck Heartbreak is a real option. I think they want to avoid like actively negative themes. Lovestruck Heartbreak is a real theme, yes. And I think that one was pretty popular. I would probably be Lovestruck if I joined, if that was the theme. Because I do like Lovecore, and I think the badge will be cute. Tropic isn't just beaches, it's all kinds of biomes and forest. Oh, it absolutely is. I think that's just what people think of when they think of tropic. But you're completely correct, Flexicog. That's why I'm sad that it's not getting picked. I want Rainforest team. It's silly that you finished Angel's Ref recently because I just finished one for my own bunny characters. Oh, that's so cool. Actually, it's been really funny. I've been seeing Nova get a lot of Angel Bunny character commissions. I'm like, yes, population spreading. I would join Heartbreak because I feel like I'd be the losing team and also love loses. I actually feel like when we did a poll, they were pretty evenly tied. I was surprised to see that Heartbreak had a decent amount of members in here. People like Lovecore, but they also like Angst just as much. Okay, wait, actually, I think because this is the underside of the ear, it's gonna be like this color. Divorce Core. Tropic specifically makes me think of rainforest, but that might be because I'm Brazilian. I love you, Brazil. There's so many people from Brazil in my chat, and it always makes me very happy. I think maybe because Lemmy, my friend, is from Brazil, so I have like her as the open door. But also I love rainforests. I also love frogs. I'm so not sure where I want your mouth to be on this. Oh wait, was that the end of the playlist? It was. Okay, well there's another one. Speaking of Lemmy, it's her birthday tomorrow. Stop, you're right. I literally forgot. Guy who has forgetting disorder. I literally did not remember. Maybe what I can do for tomorrow's stream is try to do... Wait, there is no stream tomorrow. I forgot. Wait, Lemmy's been Brazilian this whole time? This whole time, my friend. Are you in Brazil? I love this. Vanilla extract? Absolutely love the edgier team counterpart. Heartbreak sounds fun. I do like that there's an edgy team option. Do you ever make like forms for the teams you pick? No, and I wanted to this year, but then the teams are getting announced so late that I'm like, I don't have time. Please announce them earlier. Lemmy is doing a birthday stream where she does whatever she wants, probably Turtonator and Mika drawings, so if you wanted to come watch, I could do that. I could do that because there's no drag bingo tomorrow, so it would work out perfectly. Okay, hold on. I think I need a lighter line for the inside here. It's like Brazil is one of the most visible non-US populations on the internet, which is very interesting. I have no idea why, but it's very fun. Okay, this needs to be lighter. Also same, I forgot, real. I say as I have a thing with memory loss. Exactly. Music is very cozy. Thank you. I wanted it to match the vibes of the piece that we were doing. I also like just painting over 5 billion times. Oh, I forgot I merged all the layers. Okay, well that's fine. It's become a one-layer painting now. Or has it? Makes another. It's like ambient aquarium music in the jellyfish room at Monterey Bay Aquarium. I love jellyfish rooms. I've been to 3 aquariums and they've all had jellyfish rooms and I'm like, thank you for my life and for existing and I'm so glad I'm alive. Gotta go do more art fight prep. Bye, Critter and fellow minnows. No worries. This will be my first year doing art fight. I'm fairly new to the art and a bit nervous, but I just want to say seeing your art streams has been very encouraging. Yay! Oh, I'm so excited. I love art fight. I'm always excited to hear new people are joining. Okay, I do think I want to make this like more red. Gone. Okay. There we go. Come to California, I will take you to the aquarium, stretches out my paw. Honestly, I wish that had been what I did when I was in California. Instead of like working at a job that didn't pay me and I don't know, being poor. That sounds much nicer. Okay. Grab this purpley color. I did an experimental Fursona painting while you were doing yours. I tagged you in Blue Sky if you want to check it. I will. I will check it out after stream. Thank you. Okay. I think I'm gonna do... What if I was crazy? What if I was free and I put like a pop of the lime in here? I actually think that's too saturated. What are you? Maybe it's not? Oh, it's not. When you put it next to the highlight, it actually looks really nice. I also don't know how that got there, but that's fine. When Artfight starts, is there like a tag or way to search for people who haven't gotten attacks? I think there is a number of attacks search. Come to Vanilla Extract. I think there is. Now, here's the thing. I was just going to look for artists. I feel like there is a tag like that to find people who haven't been attacked. Like, not characters, but artists that haven't gotten any attacks. It's something about the attack ratio, like what they get back, but I can't remember what that's called. I need the name of this playlist. Here, I got you. And I can send it to the YouTube chat too. Okay, something I'm noticing is that the round of the chin is not rounding. This is why I always like zoom out at points throughout the piece so I can see what it looks like from afar. The chin isn't chinning. Are you playing Mystery Dungeon again?
Yeah, what?
Because I heard the sound effect. I'm just glad that you like it. Like I said, I played this game so obsessively when I was in high school, so I don't know.
Is it weird to say it reminds me the most of Blue?
Yes, I agree. I think they captured the energy of their two best games, which I think are Blue and Sky. The moment Critter said Mystery Dungeon, I got ad blasted again. Help! I'm sorry, they're censoring you from Mystery Dungeon. They're torturing you specifically. Okay, and then the other thing I'm gonna do, because I think it would help. There's another spot. Ooh, I don't like that actually. Undo that. Oh, but the neck fluff might look good if I did that. That was the move. Currently collecting some cool My Hero OCs for Cute Mass Attack for the end of the month. Oh, that sounds cool. I don't ever do mass attacks, but do I want to? Do I want to do that? Not really. No, I don't think I do. Do I? No. I don't. Do I? I could do a sheet of chibis. But I don't want to. This heart fight has me working on my character alt fursona refs. Her name is Doodle, and it's been forever since I've drawn her. Wait, that's so fun though. I think that's why I like art fight, is it just gets people drawing things that they wouldn't otherwise, because it's meant to be experimental, it's meant to be fun. So cute to see the minnows and minnosonas in the 4-leaf tag. I know, I love seeing it. Actually, if I were to do a mass attack or any kind of attack, it might be fun to do something with Critter and the minnows. I guess I can't really draw Critter myself. Well, someone can. You know what you must do. The ear shape is bothering me. Any free ad blocker, Rex? I don't think I can recommend that without getting in trouble. Chat, you know what you must do. You can draw your own characters so long as they're not the only character in the attack. Oh, okay. I don't like the ear. I could saw off the ear. And then draw it again. I will do that. The beauty of paintings is that you can simply just saw something off if it's bad. It's less mass attack and more cute scene. I understand. I do think that full scenes are fun. I think maybe I could do something like that. I'd have to think about it. I'd have to think if I want to do that to myself. Why do you look funny? I think I need to, and I'm scared. It looks fine from this way. I think the eyes are getting flattened because they don't have any rounds to the bottom of them. So something else I'm gonna do, I think. Why do you look funny? It says to the earless rabbit. Listen, I'm trying to fix it. We'll have ears soon. The other thing I think I'm gonna do, because I think it would be cute, is like... Ooh, not that color though. Not my house. Not my house. I also think that the eyelids are... Yeah, they're like not slanted the same way. I lived for like 30 minutes. This looks so good. Thank you. I'm performing surgery on it right now because some things are not like proportional and it's bothering me. The other thing is the nose will come out more because even though this is kind of facing forward, it's still an animal, so there's like going to be a nose bridge. And I think that's part of why the mouth is bothering me, because the mouth looks like it's really flattening the face. Oops, I painted over the nose. How did you choose which OCs to put on Artfight? Feels like picking my favorite children. Honestly, I picked my VTuber, So Critter. I picked my boyfriend's OC so that people would draw us together because I think that would be cute. And then I just picked my Sona Angel because I want people to draw Angel, and I'm pretty sure the theme is either going to be Love Struck or City Lights. Love Struck versus Heartbreak or City Lights versus Farce Nights. And I think that Angel fits both of those. And if it's Tropic, then Critter fits it, and then Angel's just there for flavor. But basically, I picked the characters based off of who I thought the theme was going to be. The back of the head's too small. That's also what's getting me. The skull part of the head is too small. And also, the white under hair is not flipping out here. And I think that's also bugging me. That's an easy fix. Maybe like here? No. Gotta head off. Thank you for streaming. Good luck, everyone, and have fun. Thank you, and I hope you have a lovely night. Bless you. Bless you. Are you okay? It always sounds like it hurts.
It kinda does.
Sorry, I'm not giggling at you. How do I make it warmer? Because that just becomes yellow looking. And I don't want that. That's probably as close as I'll get. As a dragon lover, I need dragons versus unicorns. That's all I've wanted. The reason I don't want it is because I feel like it'll be a bloodbath. Because I think that it'll be really unbalanced in the side of dragons. And I know that chat here has said that they would be on unicorns with me, which I appreciate. But I know gay people. That's what I want. You want it to be unbalanced? Did they ever do like an angels versus demons? I think that would be fun. Okay, wait, one thing also that I think I'm forgetting to add is that there will be kind of like a drop shadow-esque color when it comes to bubbles. There's dream versus nightmare. That's what everyone assumed about werewolves because all the furries in Artfight, but werewolves lost. I thought werewolves won. I thought werewolves won? Is that not true? Yeah, no, werewolves won. I remember that year because I was between which team I would join, and I was like, I would have been vampire, and then vampire lost. I was like, I guess it's good that I didn't join. You're not done. You're not dumb. Just, I do think that they won. Wait. Connected pixels only. I don't know if I like it. Ow, I just clenched my teeth so hard they hurt. Don't do that. Okay, so I'm not doing that because... How do I see the team history on Artfight? I actually don't know. I just see it on people's profiles sometimes. Thank you for the save break. I mean, I guess I could do, like, this color. That's a little better. I think I'll have to dip for a little while. Thank you for the stream. No worries. And thank you for stopping in. Werewolves did win? Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. And then the next thing I'm gonna do, I think, is like clean this up a little bit. So I'm not on 70 anymore, so it's not the same brush thickness, which I would like to change. If you find the materials for the last fights, they have profile banners that have the crowns for the winner. Yes, I remember that. I remember that because it actually updated on my profile itself, which I think is funny. Colors are so yummy, picking them from the photos is such a smart idea. Yeah, and I start that way and then I adjust them by hand as I go. Like, I think Angel's fur color is still picked straight from the photo, but a lot of the other colors have just kind of evolved over the process of painting. Now, if I flip this back, back of the head's looking a little better. I should work on my OC's artfight profiles right now. You can do it while watching. A lot of people co-work while watching streams. It's nice because I feel like, for me, I focus better when I feel like I'm working with someone. I don't know, it's like the body doubling thing. Okay, and then... that. Those are looking a little more even now. Although I am going to carve this out the side of the line art so that it's not getting, like, eaten. Let's play parallel play toys. Exactly. Hello, welcome in, Lunayan. Your character looks really cute. Thank you. Okay, so then I think I'm gonna do a new layer for the ears so that I can erase stuff back. The bubbles look amazing. Thank you. It's my first time doing them, so I'm really happy with it. Now the ear is behind the head, so it's a little easier to just like kind of tuck back there. I've struggled to draw all day, and once I started watching your stream, I felt so relaxed and getting in the zone felt effortless. I'm so glad. I like to say I'm like I'm an emotional support animal, except in streaming form. Emotional support art animal. Thank you for the posture check. Okay. The other thing I could do is I can erase these back. Hello, welcome in, Scotsfish. And there's gonna be a little bit of this blue there because the lines there, that's an easy fix. Do you remember me? You've come to a few streams now, if I'm not mistaken. Creative support critter, exactly. I'm not like the best with memory, but I do try my best to remember usernames when I can. Maybe, okay, I think the other thing that's happening here is that like the nose bridge is actually not far down enough. It's like been creeping back into the head. Is it okay that I asked? It's more than okay. You're not gonna get in trouble for asking that. Your art would taste like mint chocolate chip ice cream. I love mint chocolate chip ice cream. I've been wanting a mint chocolate chip milkshake for the longest time, and I haven't figured out where, like, I don't think anywhere around here like just makes them. I would probably just have to make them myself, but our blender isn't moved in yet. Where did you get the idea for Critter? So Critter was originally just a monster form of my Calico Cat Zona, who you may or may not have seen before. Hold on, let me grab it from Toy House. I feel like the character is pretty familiar to some people because, like, I used to post art of my first Sona a lot on TikTok. This character. And then Critter just became, like, an alternate version of this. Thinking about something I hadn't wondered till now, what are Blissy's eggs made of? I have no idea, nor do I have any desire to know. Which app do you use for pictures? If you mean for drawing, I use Clip Studio Paint. If you mean for the photos that I reference, I use Pinterest to find a lot of them. But yeah, this character is what originally evolved into Critter. I still have that version of my first Sona, but Critter is like my streaming Sona because I felt that the Calico Cat one was just not creature enough. It was just a furry to me. Okay, I'm gonna like overline this too. Nice. Now I could do like a little line. Okay, that actually looks cute. I assume Blissies were like chickens that just lay unfertilized eggs. I'm sure that's probably how it is. They've got to have something to eat eggs-wise in the Pokemon universe. The colors are so yummy. Thank you. I still don't know how I feel about the underline of the nose, actually. I think it looks fine just as the pink nose. Also, the other thing I kind of want to do in the background... No, that's not light enough. It's gotta be, like, this color, maybe? I want to make, like, really tiny distant bubbles that you can, like, barely see. So that it gives, like, a depth to the atmosphere. There are chicken Pokemon other than Torchic? No, which actually surprises me. I feel like there should be more. I don't know, it feels kind of wrong to think that they, like, are eating a starter's eggs. Like, that's rare, bro. You could trade that for so much. You could trade that for, like, a Torchic. Or, sorry, or, like, a Mudkip on the GTS. Okay, then... got that. I kind of want to draw the halo still, even though it'll kind of be cropped out. Just because it's cute. Nah, just get kind of a weird given Pokemon lay eggs. That is true. Chat suggested painting without going to art school, and I don't want to feel alone. Honestly, I I didn't go to art school. Like, I went to school for computer science and 3D animation, which is not an art degree. I have a bachelor's of science. Um, but I think that anyone can draw. We're not born artists, and we're not necessarily made into them. I think that people are artists by merit of existing and living on this planet. So anyone can make art. It's just a matter of, do you want to acquire certain skills and stick with it? So I think you should paint, because how will you learn if you don't do it? I didn't know Clip Studio Paint was on sale. That's so cool. Is there like a huge difference between the Pro and X version in your opinion? The biggest difference for me is that you can animate longer clips in the X version. I was using the Pro for a while, and then I switched over to X because I wanted to start doing more like full-length animations instead of just 1 second, which is what you get on the X. The paper can be anything too. This is very true. Casually dropping Critter has a bachelor's. I'm not very smart. I think that I didn't do very... Okay, that's not true. I only failed like a class in school, and it like caused me to have a whole identity crisis, but it's because I realized I didn't want to do what I was going to school for. So failing felt worse because it's like I was trying so hard at something I didn't even like. But it was necessary. If I hadn't gone through that, then I think I would have continued just doing what I was told and never really taking into account my feelings or the things that I wanted. Okay. I use X, it's very good for animation. I absolutely agree. Okay, I'm gonna shrink this just a bit. And I think I used this color for the line. Yes. Okay, cool. This is the inner ear, so this is also going to be a lighter color. And then I can do the pink that I wanted to do originally. Gives a magical vibe to something as simple as bubbles. Thank you. I don't know. I think that it's good to go out and look at your world around you and try to look at the things that you've never tried drawing before. Like I said, I saw bubbles from a bubble machine at Pride, and I realized that I'd never tried drawing them, so I wanted to. And that's why we're doing this piece tonight, and also just to practice for Artfight. Okay, the shape of the eyes is the only thing that's kind of bothering me now. Oh, and I never added the cheeks back in. There's my pen size. Honestly, it's how I deal with like burnout or art block too. Because I think that if you're getting burnt out or if you're getting art blocked, it's possible that you haven't taken time to like go in and process the outside world. Art's not something that exists in a vacuum. It's something that people say a lot, but I don't think we ever really stop to think about what that means. If you never go out and experience the world and you never like have any of your own emotions and feelings that you can portray through art, you can sit feeling like you're stuck and not knowing what to draw. But if you go out and you experience new things, you'll suddenly feel like, wow, there's a whole bunch of things that I want to try to draw now. Or you'll just go get sick of being outside and socializing and be like, I need to get back and start drawing again. But I don't know. It's that, and also consuming other artists' works for me. always really inspires me because it reminds me of why I love to make things. Also, remember that art is not just drawing. You can make clay, you can sew, you can make bracelets. If one art medium is starting to stump you, it may be time to shift to something else, or maybe even just switch from doing digital to doing traditional, or vice versa. It would be nice if you get the current song somewhere on the stream, because your picks are so good. I'm always asking the song. The only reason I can't do that is because they're from YouTube, so they don't show anywhere on the YouTube playlist. I'm always happy to share the playlists, but the reality is I don't have these downloaded as individual songs, so it would be difficult to do. There is my playlist, though, if you wanted to know what's playing right now. Also, hello, Nika-san, welcome in. Good news, we can finally be bees. This isn't your world, but we can be bees. This is good news. You can be a bee. You'll live like a bee. A pet. A pet? Mark, this is good news. You'll live for 30 years. This is insane. Thank you, Blue Fox Bubbles. Welcome in. Hi. I just heard you sigh in the background. What's happening? Why there's so many bees in chat? I never really know. I just go with it. I just go with whatever's happening. Okay, maybe I do like that. Maybe I won't do the halo in this piece. Or no, I should. It's an edit of Invincibles that someone made. The more you know, I guess. What are you arting about? Today I am doing a practice piece for Artfight because I can't do an actual attack, so I'm just drawing my own character. And preparing and seeing how quickly I can do something that's a more experimental piece from what my usual style is. Honestly, so far it has taken the whole stream to get here, but I am really liking it, so I don't think that that's a bad thing. I think if I took the whole stream to paint something that I didn't end up liking, that'd be pretty bad. How many trips for drawing otters? I'm trying to make an otter OC and the face and legs are killing me. I may, but we might have to do that on another animal stream. I do like the study buddy nights, and we haven't really done one for a bit because I've been busy prepping for Artfight and getting commissions done. This was technically one because I studied bubbles, which are something that is new to me. But it was also like just doing the piece for fun. So there was less studying and it was more just, yeah, that's what they look like, and then drawing them. Anyway, hello, I'm back from pho. I had veggie pho with tofu. That sounds really good. Okay, wait, finally, the mouth looks cute. It only took 3,000 tries. I don't think I could have ever done this piece traditionally, but, you know, I did give it a solid effort. Sorry, I have the hiccups. Do you recommend doodling aimlessly or drawing deliberately when trying to make things more meaningful to you? I think both are good for different reasons. I doodle aimlessly until I get bored of it, and then I try to think of something that I want to draw. Oh my god, yapping. Me when I talk. Because I don't know if I like it. Get out of here. I think I like the closed mouth better. could do the tooth like that. Okay, that was scary because it looks like you're seeing the gums. It's not that, it's just because there's like gaps in the brushstroke. But I need to fix that because it's scaring me. There's bubble sounds in the music. Yeah. Like I said, I like to pick playlists based off of what we're working on. I sure love to draw what I like. Surely there's no surprise art study thrown straight in my face. Exactly. That's the best part. If you draw what you like and do a study during it at the same time, then you learn and you have fun. Even if it's hard, it's worth doing because at the end you'll have a piece of something that you like. Would it be alright to share a fundraiser in chat? It's actually one you were blogged, but I wanted to bring some eyes to it. No worries if not. Go ahead, I don't mind. Okay. Oh, that's still... Well, I guess it would be like a blue because it's being shadowed. Like a water study while drawing your OCs at the beach. Exactly. Or drawing your OCs underwater. I've also done that. Where like I did a water study and did like an underwater picture of Critter. I don't think it turned out well, so I want to try it again. But honestly, I was still proud of myself for trying it. Honestly, I'm pretty satisfied with this. I don't know if I want to add any more. I think that if I did, it would start to get noisy. I don't know if I like the underlight of the eyes though. Like, I'm wondering if I actually go more like a dark blue. Oh no. Okay, where are you? Maybe I just merge all the layers. Go crazy, go stupid. It's fun zooming in because you can see that it's still kind of messy, but I think the roughness is part of its charm. I'm doing references for both side profiles. Oops. How would the left-right work? Like, would the left arm be the viewer's POV or the character's POV? I'm gonna be so honest, I have no idea because wait. Iskiato, friend of Mod Chimera, is facing eviction on the 21st if he can't raise $850. He's already halfway there, so consider commissioning him or donating on Ko-Fi. Every little bit counts. Here's the post for more information. I actually did reblog this. I can always go and reblog it again, too. Thank you for sharing that. I meant to do that again. And there, we've got that back up. Nice. I do think that I like that as it is. I think if I did any more, it would start to get too cleaned up and lose some of the fun. Oh wait, but I forgot to do the ears. Okay, I could do that. I think watching your streams during Artfight is going to help a lot when doing my own attacks. It's just like a good time of day to sit down and do it. I think because it's summer, I'll also change my stream schedule up a little bit so that I have some morning streams. I might do more than I would normally do, but that's just going to come down to checking in with Forrest and seeing when he's comfortable with a morning stream. I know for a fact that the weekend streams are going to be morning streams because I want to get in the habit of waking up early and getting right to work. And remember, if you can't draw alongside me because you're tired, that's okay too. I think it's important to take breaks. Okay. The music is very creepy. I don't know, I think it's calming. It reminds me, I think Toasty said it best, it reminds me of like aquarium music. Okay, I'm actually just excited to get to add the highlights now. This is the part I've been most excited for. A peaceful and somber stroll in Silent Hill. I also get relaxed. Also, thank you for the save break. I get relaxed by listening to Silent Hill music, but also I know that that's kind of strange, so I will never be like, what? You don't like Silent Hill music to relax to? I guess the only thing I'm thinking like I could do is I could paint clouds in the background still. I think it would be kind of fun. I could try to paint them sort of like the ones here. So they're like this. I think the fact that this is a painting and there's like layers of things being kind of scribbly is making the texture of this really fun too. I could just keep adding to this, like I'm having fun with it. The music is giving eepy, like you're sleepy. It's like Pokemon using the move Yawn. What's your favorite way to eat potatoes? I like french fries. I have the stream on the background, but I have to do homework. That's okay. I'm glad that you're doing your homework. That's good. Also, if you have to, or if you take them, everyone go take your meds if you forgot. Okay, I'm gonna grab this color here. The vibes here are immaculate with music, cool art, and chill talking. Thank you. That's very sweet. Thank you for the reminder. Of course, don't worry. I forget to. Well, not me, but I know that people forget. Okay, so now... Oh, hey! I didn't realize that this was on the same layer. Get out of here, you scamp. It's time to clean up this piece. I guess maybe I cover up that bubble? What color is that? The ones that are overlapping the clouds? Help rage? Why are we raging? Raging against the machine? Okay, wait, the other thing I'm noticing is that this is not actually that bright. There's a lot of tonal shifting in the clouds themselves. Where is the picture? You come to the top. Actually, no, go to the bottom. So I can paint over you. Opinions on fruit salad? I don't actually like it. I think if I'm gonna eat fruit, I want them to be on their lonesome. Otherwise, I think it's kind of icky. Oh no, now I'm painting over the image. Well, you know what, it was whatever. Rage Shadow Legends? I don't think that's what it's called. Thank you for the meds reminder. Of course. I'm always happy to help. Oh yeah, that's the rage emote. I mistook rage as a cuteness aggression emote. It works either way. Okay, that looks good. Now, I think I need something lighter for where it's overlapping with this gray, or alternatively, I could just fill this in with the light blue. That works. I'm going to the beach next week and I got Pokemon coloring book for the car ride. Wait, that's so sweet. That sounds like so much fun. I've actually thought about making coloring pages for a while now. I thought could be kind of fun to do. Okay, wait, I think I need to grab this specific color blue. What I'm learning is it's okay to paint messy. It doesn't matter, because if it looks good, no one cares. And I don't care, because it looks good. And I'm gonna like have these kind of be like the clouds like dropping shadow on stuff behind them. I think that'd be fun. Coloring pages are so fun. I've had people ask me if I would ever make them. There's something very interesting happening here, where the bubble is touching down onto the... This is some blink bloop ass music. It's good though. Where the bubble's touching down onto the cloud, it's actually getting kind of dark. And then it has like a highlight bounce right on it. Interesting. Oh yeah, imagine a slash positive at the end of that statement. Okay, okay. I hoped that that's what it was. I figured it was, but I also was just like, well, I like the blink bloop music. You ask what your art fight is? Yeah, my art fight is the same as my other socials. On 4-Leaf Island there, just like everywhere else. Sometimes my username is 4-Leaf on things if it's available and I don't want to just do all 4-Leaf Island. But pretty much across the board I'm 4-Leaf Island. With the exception of Toy House where I'm 4-Leaf. Okay, now the bubble's looking kind of funky because there's too much color variance in the inside here. There's too much for something that would just be on a cloud, you know? You gotta hollow it out a bit. It's okay. Reminds me of like water dripping into glass bottles. Yeah. I feel that way too. Now there is some, interestingly enough, some shades of blue in here. It's just a lot more gentle. And even here, there's like kind of a little purple or pink. Yep, there we go. Now it looks more like it should be over the cloud. All it needs now is some of these funky highlights, and then it should be good. I'm back. I had raviolis. Welcome back. I hope the raviolis were good. Okay. The only thing that's missing in the background now from one of these clouds, or for one of these bubbles, is the clouds, like here, but I think that's a pretty easy fix. Because luckily, a lot of the splotches that I did were kind of already the shape of the clouds in the background. Hello there, welcome in, Sneak Wolf. Also, baby, you work early tomorrow, right? Are you tired? Do you want me to go to bed soon? Okay.
I fell asleep last night, so.
Okay. I just don't want to keep you up. I'm Sneak the Wolf. Yes, you are. Not able to watch right now. I've been lurking for the last few streams. I love this character of yours. Thank you. Go sleep, Forrest. Don't worry, he's behind me. He's in bed. He works at like 5 a.m. tomorrow? Question mark. Staring at you with big wet eyes. You work at 5 a.m. tomorrow? Okay. I think this green here, I'm gonna replace it with you. Yes. I need to do that again. This is really nice. I didn't think that I could draw like this. Awesome. Finally made it to a stream of yours. Welcome in. Now the only thing I'm thinking is with how pretty the background is, I kind of want the foreground to be a little more detailed. This piece is so ethereal, it feels safe, that if that makes sense. No, that's not odd. I think that's sweet. That was my goal. I've been watching horror videos and horror movies earlier. Do you have any favorite suggestions? Yes, I do. I really like Annihilation. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I like, I guess Mouthwashing is a game, so it's not a horror movie, but it feels like a movie to me. I don't think it should ever be made into a movie. Like, game is the perfect medium for it, but it feels like watching a movie while you're playing it. I think that if you want a classic slasher, Texas Chainsaw is pretty good. Black Christmas is even better. And I think that... Barbarian is a more recent one that I actually think was pretty good. I think that it captures a lot of what I like about slashers, but it's still also like a very good piece of feminist horror. Ironically, that's why I like Black Christmas, which is why I hate the remake of Black Christmas. And Nope. Oh my god, how did I forget? Please watch Nope and watch Us. If I'm also assuming you've already seen Get Out, but you should also watch Get Out. Jordan Peele's movies are really good. Okay. Sorry, the ears were bothering me. Conjuring is good horror, but it's a bit basic and holds little to no deep meanings. No, it's... The Conjuring is just kind of like a slop film for me. Slop affectionate. Like, if I want to put on a horror movie and not think about anything, I'll watch The Conjuring. If you want another movie that's like that, that's like hilariously bad, the movie The Suckling is really terrible. It's about an evil aborted fetus, which just gives you pretty much all of the ideas if you need to know what you're getting into with that one. Stream's gonna be over soon. Well, it usually does. I think I might draw a little later tonight. So you're good for now. The Gordy scene is harrowing. Yeah, no, I saw it in theaters. It was a lot, and also the scene with Jean Jacket eating the stadium of people was like, oh wow, okay. Not the evil aborted fetus. It's really funny. It is a really funny movie. Also, I think the thing that's getting me here is that the ear ridge actually wouldn't go up that far. It would start like here. I've heard some people talk about Skinamarink. I also like Skinamarink. Skinamarink actually kind of inspired my webcomic, which every time I say it, people are like, what the hell are you talking about? You write about furries. And I'm like, yep. You have to go to there to understand. This art is so pretty, I can't draw bubbles to save my life. Not an alien. I didn't know how to draw bubbles before the stream. I literally learned on this stream. This has been the progress of 3 hours worth of trying to learn how to draw something. So I didn't know either. This is my very first time drawing them. Incredibly obvious for me to how it's related, but I'm not normal. It's the horror movies I would say that most deeply inspired Laika's comment are Skinamarink, Annihilation, oh god. There was another one. People will always say Interstellar, and that one kind of. How to draw faster. I keep spending hours just making basic ass sketches. Paint directly over the sketches. Don't even line, just draw over them. And don't make sloppy sketches. Make ugly, messy sketches and then just start painting. The uglier you let your art be, the more you will make art. And then it will stop being ugly because you'll get better at making it faster. Are you ending soon? I don't think I am. I'm actually having a lot of fun rendering this and going and painting over it. If anyone has to leave, that is more than okay. But I'm enjoying myself, so I think I'm gonna keep painting. And it's pretty chill, so I think that I won't keep my boyfriend up. He used to fall asleep to my streams all the time, so I think that it will be okay. I'm very used to enjoying your voice. Thank you. That's sweet. Thank you, I grew it all myself. Isn't it like 10 p.m. there? Mm-hmm. It is. If you're asking why he's falling asleep at 10 p.m., it's because he works at 5 a.m. If you're asking why I'm not going to sleep at 10 p.m., it's because I have insomnia. I wasn't able to get to bed until like at least 4 a.m. last night. Usually I just play the Pokemon TCG if I get tired of drawing. I like that I'm just like painting over the references as I go. Actually, that's not a meow. That was a fire engine. Fire engine can meow. Maybe this is true. They're cats? Don't know what was in the air last night. I couldn't fall asleep until 8 p.m. It's funny because the night before everyone had weird dreams. Everyone I know, at least. Including myself. I actually kind of like leaving that like that. to read. Adding the big sky reminds me of the opening scene of PMD Sky. Peak forever. I agree. Hold on, this needs to get bigger. You need to go away so I can see. That everyone had weird dreams. That is, what night was it? Not last night, the night before. And if you're asking what the weird dreams were, some of them are like with people that we know, so I don't want to share. For me, it was just that, God, I think I was like in charge of an evil game show, and I had to like decide who lived and died. It was awful. Like, I wasn't allowed to just be like, I don't want to play. Scary. I mean, to be fair, I guess that's better than, like, my usual nightmares. Like, the dream that I had the night before that was that I got all my limbs sawed off and then I was kept in a cage like an animal, so, like, you know, there's worse. My dreams usually are like that. There's a reason I have insomnia. It's not just because I don't want to sleep. I've had chronic nightmares my whole life. Actually, what if I just painted over with this very slightly different shade of blue? To a game changer. I had chronic nightmares mainly as a child, but I grew out of it for some reason. I think for me it's because, like, I have had some really scary things happen in my life, so, you know, it's not just a dream, it's like the reality of the things that could have happened or, like, I have known happened. But I think that's maybe why I like to focus on, like, stories where even if scary things happen, characters manage to make it out okay. Or, like, things that don't mind delving into what's frightening but still have elements of kindness to them. It's a comfort. I hope you dream of swimming upon a lovely aggregation of on benthic floor-dwelling sharks that are straight up chilling. I want to go to, like, you know, okay, I'm drawing this right now, but do you know what I want to do? Do you know what I want to draw if I do another experimental piece at some point? Hold on, let me grab what I'm looking for. I'm sending Angel here. I'm going here. I want to go to here. The Unreal pool levels. I want to draw this. I want to go to there. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd both be fun to draw and to go. The back rooms. I know it has the good chlorine smell, you understand. I think I want to move the cheeks again. I think they're a little low. They're like dripping down the face. Critter, you're so silly. Thank you. I try. I like the clouds. What about Angel and Weirdcore? It would be fun. I think that I most take inspiration from, like, dreams, like the kind of strangeness of dreams, and then, like, Minhara and, like, hospital core for Angel, the pieces I do. So I could see Weird Core working, because basically it's like a dream anyway. Trying to draw profiles for my OCs and artfight, but oh golly, it's so hard to decide a pose. Usually when I do the like references, I just do A poses, but if you're talking about like a kind of splash art style pose to show their personality, I guess you have to think about like what do you want the person to know about your character first? Like what do you want their takeaway to be? Dreams are really interesting. I only have them like once in a few months, so hearing about them is an experience. This dream is so soothing, it's really helping me relax while I start my first rest for Artfight. Good luck, Limebox. I'm wishing you luck and I'm cheering you on. The Lake Artfight is going to help me improve my art a lot, since it gives me a reason to actually draw. And Deity Gold, remember, there's no pressure to draw any certain amount of attacks. There's also no pressure to attack people back if you don't want to draw their characters. The most important things to do with Artfight are to have fun and to challenge yourself to try new things. And if you can do that in 3 attacks and then you're satisfied and you're done for the year, that's okay. If you want to keep drawing the entire month, that's okay. But remember to make regular check-ins with yourself, see what your energy levels are, and if you're feeling a little burnt out, there's no shame in doing a quicker or more simple attack, not attacking at all that day, or just picking a character that you think would be easy for you to draw. Okay, I want to fix up the little back of the hair here. I don't know if I like using this kind of mid-tone. I'm gonna go back to using just the pink. Trying to make a splash pose that shows their body shape, but also their personality. Like the specific OC is a doctor with a more relaxed and less energetic personality, so I don't know how to make a pose that matches her personality. So more relaxed in the sense of like a laid-back kind of unprofessional relax, or a more relaxed like a drinks tea but also is friendly and charming kind of relaxed. Because if you're thinking unprofessional, I would have them leaning back in like an office chair with their legs kicked up. And now, yes, you do need to draw an office chair, but that is part of what splash art is for. Unfortunately, sometimes you do need props. If you're thinking more like friendly relaxed, I would have something like literally like a hands behind back, or maybe a hand tucking back a strand of hair, with a clipboard or something in their hand. But they could be smiling. This one is like that too. I've only seen them in dreams like once a month. That's so cool. I do think I'm gonna draw the wings though. Not having the wings is so sad. Just use Hannibal Lecter NBC poses as a reference. This is true. Relaxed, drinks tea, friendly. She's very professional, but she's relaxed and she's open-minded. Okay, I was gonna say, please feel free to go with the clipboard pose. I suggested it to help, so I'm happy to provide assistance. Sorry, when you said like relaxed doctor, my brain went, so are we talking like Dr. Stein from Soul Eater? Like, or are we talking like Aunt May? Aunt May's not a doctor, but she is a scientist, so. I mean, I guess it depends on what canon of Spider-Man you're talking about, but still. My Aunt May is a scientist. Hydrate, thank you. Everyone, make sure you're drinking water or whatever thing you like to hydrate with. Maybe like an electrolyte drink or Gatorade. I heard Spider-Man. I was gonna say, did you ever look? You did. I think I remember you commenting on my old sketchbooks from college when I did a lot of Spider-Man studies. Soda? I don't think soda hydrates you. I mean, it does, but you're also consuming a lot of sugar. I think I like the bubbles. I think I'm satisfied with what I've got so far. I'm gonna see if maybe I can lighten up this specific segment. Oh, that was really needed, but that looks good. I do it here too. Getting ready to go to bed. What do we think? Should I add my wings?
Yeah, I think they would look cute with the color of the bubbles.
It would look cute with the color of the bubbles. Okay. I was wondering because I was like, I could be done, but I'm like, I kind of want to add it. Looks very empty on the left. I'm probably gonna crop that part out of the piece. Like, when I'm done, the piece will probably look more like this. But I'm keeping it there for now. Oh wait, welcome in, Cleftus Soul, hello! I kind of want the big version so that I have one to use as my desktop background though. Alright, I need to make this bigger.
More bubbles.
More bubbles? I could do that. And then have like a wide piece. Could stretch it out super far and use it as a banner for social medias for me. Just got an Uber Eats ad and for some reason there were a bunch of parrots. Fascinating. Also, what were you guys working on? You could do a critter-shaped cloud on the left. That would be kind of funny. I kind of like the painterly look of the clouds as they are. They feel like kind of unreal. Just got hit with some sleepies, so I cut streams short. This is so pretty. Thank you. Hold on. There we go. I wonder if there's like a color that I can use. Yes. Artfight, yes. Artfight is coming up soon. So I'm preparing for Artfight by doing experimental pieces. Did you know that have you read this webcomic account posted Leica's comment this week? I was gonna say you have a webcomic too. Wait, another raid? Welcome in, Theo the Otter. Hello. Wow, that's 2 raids right in a row. I guess people are all ending at this time. Hello, you guys. Welcome in, and I hope you had a lovely stream. And also, yes, stream is going well. I've been working on this painting throughout it, and honestly, this was to experiment to see how quickly I could do pieces for Artfight, but now I'm just enjoying working on it, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm like mostly done. Now it's basically just like touch-up details and stuff that I'm like, well, I could add this, I could add this. Christmas, just a week away. Do it. I love drawing on stream. Did some VRC commission work and then finished in VR chat. Very nice. Also, thank you for the pet cyan. Okay, that's better. The thing that I'm thinking, if I did expand this more, Farce is right, I do think there needs to be more bubbles on this side of the page. I actually kind of like that there's not a lot of light in this specific area of clouds. I think that it feels more realistic. Ooh, I don't like that the feather is not as defined though. Clef's webcomic is like Yokoka's Quest. Yokoka's? Hold on. I want to make sure I spell it right. Yes, Yokoka's Quest. Hold on, I'm going to send a link so you guys can see. Speaking of blogs, what is the name of the commission blog on Tumblr? I was trying to find it the other day to no avail. It's Commissions Shop with a dash between the two words. Ah, Harper. Stop. You always do this. Why are you scratching my chair? Rude. The other thing that I'm realizing is I don't have any eyebrows. Nods. Such an evil kitty. He's been so bad tonight. He made me spill my peach juice, and I wanted that. I wanted to drink that. And he killed it. Oh my gosh, another raid! Welcome in, Spectral Noct. This is the third raid in like 10 minutes. Hello! How is everyone? I hope you guys had a lovely stream. Okay, I'm not sure if I like the eyebrows. Oh no, maybe they were necessary. Music's so blissful. Makes art fun when I draw with someone else in the background. That's awesome. Let's playing art. What were you guys drawing? Okay. I'm getting crowded in here. It's nice, actually. I appreciate the company, especially because it's pretty late. So I know that people are probably going to go to bed and start heading out, and that's okay. Okay, so now... bubbles. Fifth raid tonight is crazy. We had to double raid after some fun arts. Have a wonderful night. Thank you. Will the stream be a VOD? I don't see why not. I could upload it. I might cut out the part where I drop my juice. The Coco's Quest comes off break this Friday with chapter 16. That's awesome. I'm so excited. I'm gonna do something like this from the bottom. No, I don't like that. See why you're good at art. You use insomnia's superpower. This is true. I do. I sleep. I don't sleep very much, so I draw when I can't sleep. And it does work. It does work. Purple time. Critter, these bubbles are so pretty and the colors, I'm munching them. Thank you. Like I said, I wanted to learn to draw bubbles, so this is the first time I've ever drawn them. And I think it's turning out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Like, there are some things that I think I'm learning that I didn't know from the beginning. So I've made some edits as I've been going on, but I don't think that that's bad. I think actually it'd be worse to not make edits, you know? I just realized I forgot to put the highlight back on the bottom of that one bubble. Jumping and eating the bubbles like a puppy. Any tips for picking a fursona species? Yes, my serious tip is I love researching animals. You should research animals that have similar eating habits and, like, I guess, like, temperaments to you. For example, like, my boyfriend's fursona is a tanuki because, one, they mate for life, and we are engaged, and I think that's cute. Two, because they're kind of sassy, but they're very cute and also laid back in terms of animals. They just don't like being messed with. And they also have, like, a very, like, just kind of laid back nature to them, and I feel like that fits my boyfriend. So many fursona questions tonight? Yeah, it's probably because we're drawing furries, honestly. Makes sense. I wonder if I can do like a blue tint to the top of this, because I think that'd be really cool. Ooh, no, not like that though. Maybe this way? I don't know if my rat Sona registers as a rat instead of a mouse. I like drawing her with big ears, but that's more making her more mouse than rat. Do you have any tips for making her rat-like? Bigger nose. Rats have longer, more cheese-headed shaped faces, whereas mice have very cute, like, cheeks and, like kind of littler noses. Speaking as someone that has owned mice, and also people are like, oh my god, rats? And then every rodent owner was like, that is not a rat. That is a mouse. Also, rats and mice actually have pretty similar fur. Rat fur is actually just more plush than mouse fur, whereas mouse fur is kind of like soft. Okay, wait, that's gotta be lighter for sure. What if I like made it go into the blue? Rats are also smart as hell. They are. Mice are also smart too, but I think there's a reason that rats are used in more tests, because they maintain information differently than mice do, and I think they're a little braver than mice because of their ways of like play. Like a rat, when worried about another rat, will attack an animal. Mice typically hide. They hide and they run away. Rats should live longer, I agree. That's one of the reasons I don't think I can have rodents again. I get too sad. Reminder to hydrate. Thank you. I was a one first and a truther. It made me lose interest in them really fast. And then I realized that it's extremely hard to define yourself down to one trait when you are several traits in one body. This is multiple Sona propaganda. If you're having a hard time solidifying a first Sona, then open your heart to having several. I also believe this. I also believe this to be true. Alright, one thing I am gonna do though, I'm gonna be bad. That was too long for a bubble. Save break, thank you. I think I need to make that brush just a little smaller. I think I've literally touched up the same piece of hair like multiple times now. Although I think it's funny, so I'm gonna keep doing it. The other thing is, I think this needs to kind of like come out a bit. Or that wing, that like feather needs to be more defined. I think that's what I needed to do. Because otherwise I was just looking really straight at the top and it was kind of not looking good. Rats also aren't as dirty as people claim they are. They're quite hygienic animals and get sick easily. Yep. The misconception that they're uncleanly is because of the whole bubonic plague situation, and also because they, like, where they live in the wild is usually unclean environments, but that's because they're pests when they're in the wild. So of course they would go to environments where people don't usually go or clean, because they don't want to get caught. It's just a survival skill. And it was a flea infestation, not a rat infestation. You're completely right. I always think it's interesting to know who knows, like, plague history. I touched it up too much. No, like the shape. even if you have only one Sona, let it be experimental and fashion style in the same way you are in real life. It might make it more fun for you. I do that too. I like dressing my fursonas up. Actually, one of my favorite things to do is when I'm trying to brainstorm outfits or things that I might like to wear, and I try to think of how they'll look on me, I'll draw them in my fursona first, and if I don't like it, then I'm like, you know, that was fun to learn to draw, but I don't think I would wear this in real life. But then sometimes I've actually really liked what my Sona looked like, so I decided to go and put the outfit together in real life, and then I really like it, and it becomes part of my wardrobe. I feel like your head's long. I'm going to zoom out for a moment. Okay. Looks cute when you zoom out. You need to stop obsessing over it, or I will kill it. I am going to redo the highlights on the eyelashes so they're a little more even. Fun useless fact, rats are a type of animal called a synanthrope. That means animals that live closely and benefit with the presence of humans, like crows, coyotes, rats, mice, and raccoons. The more you know. That is new information to me, actually. That's really cool. Bye, people. Have a good night. I'll eat until my conscience fades away. The painterly style is a majorly success. Thank you. I think so too. It's new. It's a different way of doing it than I've painted before, but I think that it was necessary to try. Sorry, I keep like, I'm like, I need to stop touching it. But then I'm like, what if I need to fix this? Like the eyelid is too far inset for where the eye actually ends. Okay, wait, but now I can like shape that. Now it's better. The one thing I'm gonna do that I'm scared to do is flip the canvas. I mean, honestly, it doesn't look really bad either way. People make personas out of literal airplanes. You can play toys. No, exactly. You can do whatever you want forever. I also like when people make weirder sonas. Like, there's nothing wrong with having animals. Like, clearly I have cat bunny sona, but like I love seeing people do things like, what if my first sona was an ant? Like, I made friends with someone and he was like, can I make my first sona a stag beetle? I'm like, absolutely, please. Because he was like, I don't know if I'm a furry, but like I could be. I'm like, you should be. I want you here, bug furry. Made a full piece I'm proud of. I feel really proud of myself, mainly because I never really liked my art before. That's awesome, Roulette. I'm so proud of you. That is a really nice feeling too. I wonder if I did like, oh, I like that so much better. I just needed to change the under eye color. Beetles give big gay man energy. The bears of bugs. It's funny because he is a gym bro bisexual trans man. And T for T. He's a cool guy. I cannot say his name on stream because I don't know if he watches, but if you know who you are if you're watching. And also hi. Okay, I'm gonna put in my... No, I'm not. I think that's all I'm gonna do for tonight. I'm pretty happy with this. I don't want to look at it anymore so I don't get unhappy with it, because I like it and I want to keep liking it. I say as I touch the bangs one more time. But I'm pretty okay with it otherwise. Oh, I just realized I never put the star clips on this. Like the hair clips. I mean, they don't think they'd be very hard to do. I will do that later. Thank you so much for coming, guys, and I will see you on Friday because tomorrow I don't stream. I will be streaming on Friday, and I will be streaming on Sunday, and I'm gonna just try and stream until the artfight teams are announced. Maybe start a little later, but we'll see. Meantime, I'm gonna switch this over to ending soon, and ciao.